The natural world is our life support system. It's the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat. Our planet, this beautiful blue and green sphere, is our only home. From the highest mountains to the deepest oceans, life thrives in a delicate balance. This is our environment, a web of interconnected ecosystems that sustains us all. What happens in the Amazon rainforest affects the air we breathe in London. The melting ice caps in the Arctic impact sea levels in Bangladesh. We are all connected across continents and oceans by this shared planet. Understanding this connection is the first step towards protecting it. We depend on the environment for everything. It provides us with the resources we need to survive and thrive. Yet, we often take it for granted, forgetting that its resources are finite and its balance easily disrupted. Our actions have consequences, and it's time we recognize the impact we are having on our shared home. Our planet is sending us a message delivered through extreme weather events, rising temperatures, and vanishing wildlife. These are not isolated incidents, but symptoms of a planet in distress. The Earth's systems are under immense pressure from human activities, and the consequences are becoming increasingly apparent. Climate change is one of the most pressing challenges of our time. The Earth's temperature is rising at an alarming rate, primarily due to the burning of fossil fuels. This warming effect has far-reaching consequences, from melting glaciers and rising sea levels to more frequent and severe heat waves and droughts. Deforestation, driven by agricultural expansion and logging, is another major threat. Forests are vital carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Cutting them down not only releases this stored carbon back into the atmosphere, but also destroys habitats and threatens biodiversity. Pollution, in its many forms, air, water, and land, further degrades our environment, impacting human health and ecosystems alike. The Earth's climate has always fluctuated, but what we are experiencing now is different. The rate of change is unprecedented in human history, and it is primarily driven by us. When we burn fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas for energy, we release carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat from the sun, causing the planet to warm up. This warming effect, known as the greenhouse effect, is essential for life on Earth. However, the excessive amounts of greenhouse gases we are emitting are trapping too much heat, leading to an overall warming of the planet. This is climate change. The consequences of climate change are vast and varied. We see them in the melting glaciers and ice caps, causing sea levels to rise and threatening coastal communities. We feel them in the more frequent and intense heat waves, droughts, and wildfires, impacting agriculture, infrastructure, and human lives. Climate change is not just an environmental issue. It is a global crisis that affects us all. While climate change often takes center stage, it's crucial to remember that our environment faces a multitude of interconnected challenges. Deforestation, for instance, is intricately linked to climate change. Forests act as Earth's lungs, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. Cutting down forests not only removes these vital carbon sinks, but also releases stored carbon back into the atmosphere, exacerbating climate change. Moreover, deforestation destroys habitats for countless species, pushing them towards extinction and disrupting delicate ecosystems. Pollution, another pressing concern, contaminates our air, water, and land. Industrial emissions, vehicle exhaust, and agricultural runoff release harmful pollutants into the environment. These pollutants impact human health, leading to respiratory problems, waterborne diseases, and other health issues. Pollution also damages ecosystems, harming wildlife and disrupting natural processes. The environment is not a separate entity. It is intrinsically linked to our well-being. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, all come from the environment. A healthy environment translates to healthy people. Clean air and water are essential for our physical well-being, while green spaces provide mental respite and promote active lifestyles. Our food security is also intimately tied to the environment. Agriculture, the foundation of our food systems, relies on healthy soils, reliable rainfall, and stable climates. Environmental degradation, including soil erosion, water scarcity, and climate change, directly threatens our ability to produce food, putting millions at risk of hunger and malnutrition. Furthermore, our safety and security are intertwined with the environment. Extreme weather events exacerbated by climate change can devastate communities, displacing populations and causing widespread damage. Resource scarcity driven by environmental degradation and population growth can lead to conflicts and instability. The challenges facing our environment may seem overwhelming, but it's important to remember that every action counts. We can all be part of the solution. By making conscious choices in our daily lives, we can reduce our environmental footprint and contribute to a healthier planet. Reducing our reliance on fossil fuels is paramount. We can choose energy-efficient appliances, opt for public transport, cycle or walk whenever possible, and support the transition to renewable energy sources like solar and wind power. Simple actions like switching off lights when leaving a room and unplugging electronics can make a difference. Conserving water is crucial. We can take shorter showers, fix leaky faucets, water our gardens efficiently, and choose products with a lower water footprint. Supporting sustainable agriculture is also key. We can choose locally sourced seasonal produce, reduce our meat consumption, and support farmers who practice environmentally friendly methods.